So I'm getting ready to shoot the vlog. I don't really know what it's going to be about yet, but here's the setup. I have my chair, these disgusting things that I made that I'll talk about in the vlog. A little light, a little camera, and that's it. But first, it is Christmas time, at least in our house, so I'm gonna go out to the shed and get some Christmas lights to put in the office and decorate a bit more. We are getting ready to head out of town. Brr, it's so cold out. Wow, it's really cold. Anyways, we're getting ready to head out of town tomorrow, actually, going down to Disneyland, our favorite place to go. We go there quite often, so I might... That's loud. I might do some shooting there. There's a couple of videos I want to do kind of about Disneyland, so I don't know for sure. I'm sort of shooting this vlog as in case I don't shoot anything next week. There's this one. It's really dark in here. Okay, I got the lights. You can't see me, it's okay. Oh boy. Oh. It's really cluttered in our garage. We'll get it clean one of these days. Lights. And we're gonna make this office festive. I've got some stuff up already, but the lights, it's all about the lights for me. Okay. So, my thought is, get some lights back here. Should be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Prepare you. Okay, love that. Well, time to do the actual vlog now. Here we go. Actually, I forgot before I officially start shooting. I got to put on a flannel because if I don't wear a flannel in these vlogs, the world's gonna be upset. So we have a few flannels to choose from. I don't know. Oh, and Hawaiian shirts, we can go that route. Oh, white shirt. This is a good flannel. Wow, I do have a lot of flannels, more than I realized. Seeing as you can that I have a few flannels, which one would you have picked if we were to number these flannels? I mean, this is important stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, just the visual ones you can see. Which one would have been the pick? I am, however, going to go with this one. It's my most festive, newest flannel. So I think the world will be okay. Christmas. All right, let me get festive. Wait, let me do it. Let me do this. Okay, watch. I'm gonna do like the Casey Neistat fancy, look what tricks I can do. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna clap my hands and then this shirt is gonna be on. It's a magic trick. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nope, I'm gonna clap after 3. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, then clap. 1, 2, 3. Good trick. Okay, blow people's minds. This video will go viral. Probably. What? I'm in a different shirt. That was like amazing. I gotta remember how you do that effect. All right, I don't know what today's vlog is gonna be about yet. I have a list though of all kinds of topics. I just need to pick one. I have 2 that I'm thinking about. I'm gonna go with this topic. Something that everybody deals with who lives in today's world or does anything on social media, especially YouTube. There is this feeling that you get that if things don't go your way, if things aren't getting as much engagement, you're not getting as many comments or views or things as you'd like for something that you post, it's very easy to take that personally. Like, well, nobody likes me. Everyone thinks what I'm doing is stupid. Nobody wants to watch it. Nobody cares about my posts. I'm spilling my guts to my world and nobody cares. And you can gauge your self-worth to a certain extent. I think for some people, they don't really take it personally at all. And other people, they really take that personally, and it can really weigh on you. It can really weigh on you. I tend to be, I would say I'm a fairly confident person, and I don't really take things too personally. It's something I don't do naturally, but I really work on that and not taking things personally. But even still, I have noticed with YouTube, I still get this feeling sometimes of like, well, nobody cares. Why am I even doing this? Why am I even putting the time and effort into making these videos when nobody cares? There's like 100 views on that video. And you get feeling like, you can start to feel like it must be something with me. It must be, I'm just annoying to people. Maybe the videos, maybe like one of the fears I have is because this channel, the Suburban Pilgrims channel, was built on us traveling on the road. I'm getting choked up. That was like a Lifetime move, like a Lifetime or Hallmark movie kind of trick. You'll notice that when the guy is talking to the girl and the girl's kind of interested in him, he'll say something that's like a little too touchy, a little too personal, and he'll go, anyways, I mean, anyways, I did that accidentally because I just made these are horrible, by the way. I made these because I'm doing keto. I'm trying to get healthier. I'm trying to, anyways. So this is like sugar-free chocolate that I had in a bar form. And I thought, well, what if I added that to nuts? And I added it to nuts that are already salted, so they have oils all over them. So the oils mixed with the chocolate and it turned into this disgusting, it was a waste, total waste. Anyways. Even though I feel like I'm a pretty confident person, not really reliant on other people to make me feel okay about myself, I have still found myself with this YouTube channel feeling like I'm a failure and it's my fault. Oh, that was the thing I was saying. So I think one of my fears that I have is because this channel was built on my family and I traveling on the road in an RV, and it was kind of these like epic-ish adventures and outdoors and campfires and hiking and backpacking and all of that kind of stuff, that now that we're in a house, even though we're still really into those things and that lifestyle, we still hold very true to the way we live, it doesn't come across as much in these videos. I've sort of changed the format a little bit, and I'm afraid like, well, people just don't like it now. I built a very tiny, but I had people watching the videos before and now they don't care. And now they think what we're doing stupid. Is what we're doing stupid? Should we, you just start to question yourself. And it's amazing how social media, not even social media, well, it is social media, but just even though we know they don't really matter on a conscious level, even though we know it's stupid and doesn't mean anything, it can still get into you. It can still affect you how many likes and comments and things you get on a video you post or a post that you make on Facebook or whatever. If people don't really seem to respond or they don't respond the way that you want them to, it can start to affect you. It's crazy. It's interesting. The other thing that it does, and everybody knows this, so I don't even feel like I need to mention it, but it's very easy to highlight your highlights of life. No, it's very easy on social media to make all of your posts like a highlight reel. I feel like people do one of two things. They either, I guess because there's different kinds of people and they need different things. You can tell, I guess this is the interesting thing. You can tell a lot by people. You can tell a lot about a person by how they post. Like, I feel like if you're the kind of person who wants to be seen a certain way, like maybe you have some self-confidence issues or you have some things about yourself that you don't really like. Maybe you feel like you're this kind of person, but you really like to be this kind of person. Your social media pages will usually reflect that. They'll usually highlight the things that you want to be highlighted in your life. So if you want people to see your life as like glamorous, people will tend to post a lot of people, like a lot of glamorous parts of their lives. Or if they want to show you their life as like this epic travel, we do everything kind of like we did, you'll tend to highlight those things. Or on the flip side, if you're the kind of person who just needs attention, you want people to kind of go like, oh, poor you. You'll see a lot of posts where every post is just like, oh, this happened to me now. Poor me. I'm sick. I have this and that. And it's just kind of like, oh, somebody say something. Somebody say, poor you. I'm making judgments, and it's okay to do that because, I don't know. It's my video. I don't know. Maybe it's not okay. See, now I'm doubting myself. Anyways, it's just interesting. I had a quick idea on like how I've been affected by doing this YouTube channel again, and I thought it's interesting how social media now really can make you feel different ways about yourself. It really is more powerful than we probably realize. And it just goes back to my whole, I want to do a documentary about this, about how our kids are growing up in a world that is completely different than any other generation's world in the history of the world. Like the progress and changes that we've seen from my childhood to my kids' childhood, it's drastically different. Their world is so much different than my world. And I don't think you've ever seen that in any other generation. Like for the most part, previous to my generation, you raised your kids in a pretty similar world to the one you grew up in. I mean, there was progress, there were changes, but for the most part, it was pretty similar. And the farther back you go in time, the farther back you go in generations, the more similar each generation was. They were pretty much the same. And then you get to my generation and my kids, and it's like, whoa, what just happened? So there's a lot of unknowns. And social media is one of those unknowns. We don't really know, because we haven't really seen long-term how social media will impact somebody, especially if they've grown up on social media their whole lives. It's very interesting. It's an interesting time to be alive. Ouch, I just hurt my foot. This video, I realize, is kind of all over the place. This wasn't a really true much planned out kind of vlog. This is, like I said, we're out of town this week, so this was kind of a video while we're out of town in case I don't shoot anything while we're away. But I will end with this. This is just random thoughts time. That should be the name of this video. I feel like while a lot of people, you hear a lot in the news anyways, which I'm not a fan of, just how negative the world is, how bad it is, how things are not going well, and what happened to America, and where's our country going, and this world is just, and I think, maybe I'm just like an optimist, I think I am, but I really do. I think you can logically look at the way the world is and pretty quickly find that the world is in a really good place. I know there's a lot of negatives, and you can quickly point to, what are you talking about? I don't agree, though. I think that throughout history, you can find lots of examples of how things didn't go well any time in the history of the world. There were lots of problems. And I look at almost every generation prior to mine, and I think, I mean, ours isn't great. We have our own problems, but man, at least we didn't deal with that. That seems really difficult. They went through a tough time. Just looking at American history, I'm like, things were worse. Things have been worse throughout the country's long, well, somewhat long, kind of short, actually. Anyways, I never want to talk politics, I suppose, but even not bringing politics into it, I just think the world is very bright. There's a lot of interesting, a lot of unknowns, for sure. But I think, man, overall, things are pretty darn good, the world that we live in. I'm quite pleased with the way things are. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. California's on fire again, so you could be like, well, see, it's burning down. But I think things are good. Stay off social media, except YouTube. Don't stay off this channel. You keep watching this. This is good for you. Watch, I'm gonna eat one of these. So I did cashews salted with oil, peanuts also salted, and blue diamond almonds, which are delicious, but these were salted. Ugh, gross. Yeah, I love salt, and I sprinkled a little sea salt over the top, and there's little sea salt here. So I dabbed my finger and salt. That was not salt, that was monk sugar. Because I forgot I put a little sugar over the top too. Monk sugar, which is sugar. It's a sugar, it's a natural sweetener that is not sugar. It's like zero carbs kind of, and I just was not expecting that. I was expecting salt, and that was not salt. Ugh, that was gross. I'm gonna do one of the peanuts because I don't even know what this is. That's a cashew. The cashews turned out the worst. I don't know why. Here's a peanut. Nope. It's gross. Here's what I think the problem is. So it's sugar-free chocolate, which on its own is surprisingly good. Like if you're doing some sort of no sugar, no carbs, or low sugar, low carb kind of thing, this chocolate's delicious. But when you mix it with, for some reason, the nuts with, I think, the oils, you're expecting like a regular chocolate covered peanut, which I love. They're extremely sweet. I didn't realize how sweet till I went off of sugar, but they're delicious. And these, because you're expecting that taste, it's like, nope, this doesn't have sugar. It has sugar substitutes that are sweet, like the sugars, the chocolate's sweet, but it's just definitely not anywhere near as sweet as like delicious milk chocolate you'd usually find covering an almond or a peanut. And so it just tastes like you put oil and something, I don't even know, chocolate flavoring, but without the sugar. They're no good. That was a waste of time. It didn't take long, luckily, and I was waiting for a render, so. Anyways, that's the end of this vlog. I don't know how long that was. Probably not very long. Hopefully you entertained you. Hopefully you entertained yourself with this video. If you didn't, I apologize. I hope you liked it. And if you did, help us get the word out about the videos, this vlog, if you will. I'm trying to tell YouTube that there's some people that like this, not many, but I'd like more people to like it. So if you're up for that, the things that YouTube likes to see are comments, thumbs ups, and shares. Like if you share the video with other people, because the thing that does, here's the thing. When you share this video with like social media outside of YouTube, and somebody from a different outlet somewhere outside of YouTube goes and clicks on the video, YouTube sees that, oh, Jason's bringing people into YouTube. I realize how ridiculous that is to say. YouTube doesn't notice, but eventually they like to see their algorithms, YouTube's algorithms, from what I understand, like to see people visiting your video externally from somewhere else. And they click on your video, and if you watch this video and then you watch another one of my videos or something, they like to see that. They like that. So hope you enjoyed it. Leaving on a trip very soon. I'm so excited. Disneyland, here we come. All right. Goodbye.